I'm using OBS now. Let's see. X says excellent connection.
Oh
no, but it's
good.
black screen. No, we're on. All right, cool.
Yeah,
I guess wherever Danny is, that son of a. All right, cool. This is Marvel Snap. Oh my God, on the channel and everything. Anyway, this is Marvel Snap Shenanigans. We're here because we were supposed to do some signings and stuff, and that may or may not still happen. But we're saying screw it. We're here, and so I would love to start off by introducing my beautiful colleagues. And I'm gonna start. I'm gonna go in whatever order I deem fit because I'm running this damn thing. And introduce yourself, what you do, and a food that you are really digging right now. Like, what do you like? What are you craving? Marcus, come.
I am Marcus Rothenberg. I am the voice of Star-Lord in Marvel Snap. Who am I and what do I do? I'm a voice actor. Believe it or not, that's how I got into voice acting Star-Lord. I got my start in audiobooks, and from there have just branched out to everything else. Favorite food right now? Probably for dinner. I think I am going to get some Thai. Probably red curry with chicken, no mushrooms, extra spicy. And I have to specify to the local Thai place, when I say extra spicy, I mean extra spicy, not white people spicy.
Yeah.
No, I get that. Like, as a white people, like, I am white people spicy +1, but even then, that's not like terribly impressive or anything. So.
See, I'm half white people, and they're like, no, you look like full white people. We're just gonna put ketchup on this, and that'll be good enough.
Is that like is that like the same logic of like Saiyans, where like, you know? Anyway, never mind.
I'm stronger, yeah.
Yeah. Blythe, go.
Vegeta.
Do you think?
Oh, fuck. I'm Blythe Melin. Hi, how you doing? Wink. I'm a voice actor too. You would not believe 3 people in a room, all voice actors. Fat chance.
Fuck out of here.
I'm both Thor and the Thing in Marvel Snap, and my favorite food that has been and never will be and will never fucking change, pizza.
Solid.
It's pizza.
Well, hold on. That's a wide range.
Okay, fine.
That's fair.
On a typical basis, that greasy Americanized Chuck E. Cheese ass pizza. Something for the soul. That's what I say I like.
That hurt my chest thinking about it.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. If it doesn't clog the arteries, it's not doing it right.
That's not bad. And I guess last but not least, because Danny Kramer is not here with us right now. He's supposed to be.
He did message saying he's coming.
Oh, he's coming.
Whoa.
He's coming. There
I'm
we go.
coming.
He's on his way.
There we go.
While we're waiting for Danny Kramer.
Sitting in the waiting room the whole time. We've just been.
I don't think so. I hope not. Otherwise, I'm a huge jerk. No, he's not there. Anyway, I'm Alex. I play Deadpool, kind of, sort of. I've been used in promotional materials. I don't know if I'm actually in the game yet. There are lines recorded, so maybe they're just sitting on them. I don't know. Favorite food? I don't know, dude. I'm gonna go along Blythe's route of like I just want like gross Taco Bell, like that like melted cheese. I don't know. Like I could have anything. I really want Taco Bell to get impossible.
If your stomach can handle it, it's a gift.
That's fair.
Yeah. It's earned it.
That's fair. That's fair. All right, so yeah, we're gonna treat this thing like a podcast episode or something until Danny gets here, and then we're gonna give him a bunch of guff. I was gonna say the S word, but I don't know how many like children are tuning in for Marvel Snap things. But we're gonna give him.
True.
We're gonna give
I'm
him
gonna
guff.
reel that back.
Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. One F-bomb. Maybe we'll see. Anyway, so Marcus, you told us that you got in via audiobooks. Like, what was your first audiobook thing? Like, what did you do?
So literally, I've wanted to be a voice actor forever, but always kept making the excuses that everybody makes when it comes to like pursuing their dreams. Like, oh, I don't have the time, I don't have enough money, I don't have gear, blah 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 blah. And I was just sitting at my 9-to-5 office job, and I like looked around like I gotta get out of here.
You told us
I literally Googled how to become a voice actor.
Audiobook thing? Like, what did you
and just like had 52 tabs open on my Google. I found a website called ACX.
Mm-hmm.
They're owned by Amazon, and therefore they own Audible. And basically, authors or publishers would just post their books, with the audition script, you just audition on their platform, and if they like you, they choose you. I connected with a author who I love dearly named Vicky Ann Bush.
Ooh.
She hired me for my first job for the Alex McKenna book series. I have done 3 of those books so far. Book 4 on the way.
Ooh, didn't
Most likely, we'll see. And that's how I started. And from there, it was just like, okay, I'm in. Which also is weird because audiobooks are the hardest thing in voiceover I've ever done.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
100%.
But I also love them.
It's a special kind of pain. You know, it's definitely a masochistic sort of thing, but I get that.
It's a marathon, not a sprint. And when you finish, it's like the most satisfying feeling. Like, especially if it's like a longer audiobook, like you finish like a 12-hour boy and you're like, yeah.
It's no joke.
Hey,
Yeah.
Danny's coming in.
Well,
Hey.
Woo.
Oh, Danny.
Nope.
Well, okay.
We lied.
Well, whatever. Well, Danny's getting
No
in.
He was like, you can see my room, not my face.
Nah,
Not a soul.
This
Well,
face ain't free.
Blythe, what's your journey like? I know that you're on the big bad CESD. You've got that fancy rep.
Well, that's a newer thing. I mean,
It's still pretty rad though.
hey, it is. No, I'm not gonna sleep on that. I'm happy. I've been waiting for that, so
Right.
I'm a cherish it. But hey, we'll pause that question. Let's shoot it over to our new little up and comer here.
Oh, Danny Kramer?
Oh,
Is that-
I've heard
Danwell
of this
Cramwell.
Is that Danny?
Yeah, what's up? How's it going? There,
Good man. How you doing?
Am I really low? There we go.
There
Hey,
you are.
Much better.
Hey,
how's it going? I'm sorry I'm late.
No, we're good. We're just kicking it. We did. All right. Let me ask you some questions. Get you caught up to speed. Danny,
shoot.
who are
Okay.
you? What did you do in this Marvel thing that we're talking about? What's the food that you've like been craving lately, or your favorite food? And how'd you get into voice acting?
I'm Danny Kramer. I killed someone, and oh no, wait, I'm sorry, my bad. You asked what did I do in Marvel? Okay,
Yeah.
I played Galactus. There we go. That's
Yeah.
what I did.
So you
And,
killed a lot of people.
Yes, actually.
You are-
multiple planets.
planet's worth.
You killed my ranking progress. Is what you did.
Yeah, that too. I'm
Not-
sorry.
Not to
you know.
continually interrupt you, but you are Oh Snap, right? Like that's you.
Yeah,
That's so rad. Anyway, continue.
But oh wait, oh snap, oh no, I'm not that guy. No, I thought you meant something. I thought no, I'm not that dude. I don't know who that is, but that's
Oh.
somebody. But yeah, no,
Oh,
but
still.
I'm the consumer of worlds.
Okay.
Yeah,
Still.
not fashion. Yeah,
That's still.
Goodbye.
but
I think that answers the favorite food question.
yes, people. I like to eat planets. Actually,
Mm.
people are just on
like
it.
to eat
They're like
dirt.
condiments. Yes, I like to eat dirt, but planetary dirt, like the filaments, the lava core of plant. That's my favorite stuff. But I've also been really craving like chicken fingers from Stickies, so
Okay.
I should like
Still
get
so
on that. I want some of those.
I'm
And
not
then-
familiar with that place.
It's really good, especially their grilled chicken fingers. They're like amazing. Yeah. And then what was the last question? How to get into voiceover?
Yeah.
I was doing film. I still work in film production, but I was working in film production. I was doing this thing on this set with this wonderful company called I Imagine. They're my family. I love them. And we had this voice actor that was going to come on set to do a voiceover because the client had a voiceover booth. Anyway, the voice actor didn't show up. So they were like, Danny, we know you have an acting background. We know it. Don't deny it. I'm like, oh, God. But they were like, you do the voiceover. I'm like, I try. And they're like, great. Here's the script. Get in the booth. I did the thing. The client liked it. Company liked it. They liked. I did other stuff. And then our audio engineer there was like, hey, here's this place called Actors Connection. You should take classes there. And I did. And started learning from Paul Liberty, Darren Dunstan, and all these other people. Then I started getting auditions, and then I started booking stuff. And then like Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh! and then one day it was like, here's an audition for Marvel Snap. And I'm like, oh snap. And then then it's like, now you're Galactus. And I'm like, all right. And that's how we got here.
That's pretty rad. Yeah, I'll answer the question for myself real quick, and then touch on the Marvel Snap on like how I got to be Deadpool, which is like surreal. Like I'm gonna tell that to my grandkids. I don't have children, so it's gonna be tough. But long story short, I was an emo kid in the aughts. You know, the swoopy Neil Diamond hair type of thing, and all that stuff, and like played in bands and all that nonsense. But like we didn't have money to record, so I got into recording engineering because I'm like, oh, I'll save money by learning how to record stuff. And then I got into acting after the whole like failed emo band thing, and then that led to musical theater. And then someone went, well, why don't you just like merge all those things together and do voice acting? And I'm like, well, I don't live in L.A. or New York or Texas, and they're like, yeah, but you have the internet. So I was like, oh, I didn't know that was like a thing that people did, and so I got into it. And yeah, kind of like Danny's story is just, you do things and then things beget more things, and then it becomes a significant part of your income and you can't stop doing it anymore.
You become addicted. No, but yeah.
Well, yeah. Well, it's like that's the thing is like I can't be a full-time VA because I don't have quite enough income voice acting wise to do that. But if I stopped, like I'd have to stop taking my dog to the vet, like that kind of thing. So,
it would hurt.
It sucks. You go, but yeah, like the Deadpool audition, I didn't even realize it was like a real audition for a real thing. Like I thought it was like a stupid one-off like fan project or whatever, because they didn't even like give me sides. Like it was just like, we need someone who sounds like Ryan Reynolds a la Deadpool. And I had like 2 people at that point in my life go, you kind of have like a Ryan Reynolds sort of cadence and tone to your voice. I'm like, no, just shut up, you're being nice. They're like, no, you kind of have a Ryan Reynolds thing going on. I was like, all right, I guess. So then for this audition, I was like, yeah, but it pays. So, okay. And so I looked up like Deadpool scenes, and I just read Deadpool scenes, and they went, you're the guy. I was like, cool, for what? Marvel Snap. It's like, great, I don't know what that is. I was like, don't worry about it. You have a session in a month. All right, cool. And then...
Yep, sounds about right.
And then I did the session, and, I bought the 2-day Source Connect pass for that session, did the Source Connect session, and then like 6 to 8 months later, someone's like, isn't this the game that you said you were in? No, that's not true because I would have broken NDA. Isn't this the game that you were thinking about getting and playing? And I'm like, yeah. And I saw the trailer. I was like, wow, that's really cool. So yeah, that was that, and that's how I got to be Deadpool, kind of. Anyway,
I was at Comic-Con and I actually saw a huge presentation for our game.
What?
This was like a week or 2 before the game was officially released, so we couldn't say anything. But it was at Comic-Con. I actually took pictures, and it's so funny because one of the attendants there was like, like promoting the game and stuff like that. So I went over and I said, wow, what is this? And they're like, it's called Marvel Snap. I'm like, Marvel Snap? Why is it called that? And it's like,
Gee, mister.
Gee Willikers. I have to tell you.
And they're like, oh, it has all these Marvel characters. It's a card game. It's a battler. It's all this cool stuff. I'm like, wow. What else is going on? They're like, well, the characters, they have voice acting and cutscenes and stuff. And I'm like, really? That's so cool.
You mean it? That's hilarious.
And he was like, yeah. And he gave me the pamphlet and a cool badge. I'll have to find it somewhere. And I was just like, wow, I can't wait to play this. And he's like, yeah, man, you're going to love it. I'm like, thank you so much. And then I just walked away being like,
see, for me, I saw the audition on a pay-to-play site, like a pay-to-play voice acting site.
Yeah.
Same.
And it said Marvel-like property for video games. So I kind of thought it was like a fan thing too. And the sides, I read them, and then I get this email back. Well, it was a string of emails. It was like, you've been shortlisted for this role. You've been shortlisted for this role.
Wow.
You've been shortlisted for this role. I was like, really?
Yeah.
Because the ones I got shortlisted for were Spider-Man, Human Torch, Iron Man, Star-Lord, and Groot.
Yep.
That's a lot of short lists.
Ooh, I don't think I saw Groot. That's a goodie.
And then it was like, yeah, you've got shortlisted for all of those. And then like 5 seconds later, it was like 5 more emails. You didn't get this role. You didn't get this role. You didn't get this role. I was like, okay.
Cool.
Sorry. But then I get an email like, hey, we really loved your Chris Pratt impression. And I was like, I didn't do a Chris Pratt impression. And they're like, well, you sounded like Chris Pratt, so we want you for Star-Lord. And I was like, oh, okay. And at this point, it's still not a real thing to me. Because to me, in my mind, this is still Marvel-like property.
I'm in the same boat because, we've done auditions where they used Marvel as like a reference point or something. You're like, oh, it's some card game and they're heroes, but it's not Marvel. So like when I see my inbox and suddenly on a site that like I barely ever use, I get 10 direct invites and I'm like, well, I'll do them, I suppose. And like you book one or two, and you're like, surely it can't be, could it? And then 3 months later, the thing comes out, and I go, it was real.
Yeah, dude. I thought it was
This
gonna
was
be
real?
a flop or something. Like
I got
thought.
an email invitation to sign up for the beta of the game. Okay.
Oh,
I was like,
nice.
oh, dope. I sent it to my partner as well. Like, hey. And I'm like being cheeky about it. And I'm like,
Yeah,
hey,
wink.
you should check out this game. I hear it's going to be cool. It's made by the
Pure and
same
bold.
Like, I was like, it's made by the same people that made Hearthstone. And her and I played a lot of Hearthstone.
Oh, nice.
And
Yeah.
she was like, oh, really? Okay. Well, yeah, if you're going to play, I'll play with you. And I was like, good.
That is
She
diabolical.
gets into the beta and I don't.
No.
I'm in the game. And my partner gets into the beta.
Yeah.
And so she got an email for it like, oh, I got into the beta. I'm going to download it now. And I was like, oh, sweet. I checked my inbox like, surely I got in. Nope.
No.
She got in June. I got into the beta at the end of July. It was like June 2nd for her. And for me, it was like July 28th. By this time, she's way ranked up, like explaining to me how to play the game. And I already know, but I can't say that. And so it's just
Gotta respect the
infuriating.
NDA.
I'm just like, yeah, cool, babe. Thanks for the strategies. I've never
It's just not.
I
fun.
know
never looked
nothing
into
about this. So yeah.
extensively. I'm like,
Oh yeah. So since we don't have the official capacity for our thing, anybody that you folks want to shout out? You know, people who may have purchased prints or people you just want to say hi to. And we'll start with Marcus again because that's.
oh,
You're,
no, don't
you're
start
in
with
the-
me.
We're gonna start with Danny because Danny's late and that's what I really
Yeah.
wanted in the first place. Reverse psychology.
Straight
Danny, go.
into it.
Oh man, I was unprepared. My family, all my friends, and all my followers on social media. Just thank you to everybody for always supporting me, and my family in particular. Just so excited for me, and just when Marvel Snap finally came out, and I was able to say, hey, I'm in this thing. Everyone was just so excited. I appreciated that, and all the support with through doing Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh, and my family is from those respective series, and just it's just it's surreal to be doing this. I love what I do. I love doing all this, and it's it's great. As for anyone else specific, just my teachers, just for teaching me and being patient with me and all that stuff, and it's that.
Danny, that was beautiful.
Me.
Blythe, go for it.
5 out of 10.
I'll one up you. No, I won't. I got a good few people to thank, I suppose. We're gonna shout out to the one who bought a print, my roommate George Peter, because he loves me. He's my #1 fan.
That's cool.
At least that's what he said. Just say in the thing, the special instructions. Don't tell anyone that. No, I love that. I love that guy. Of course, family, friends, everyone who supported me, my girlfriend, Kat Fratano,
Wait, Cat for what?
yeah.
I actually didn't know that you guys were a thing.
Yeah, no, I fucking love her.
No, wait, Cat.
This isn't the first time she's hearing that, is it?
Cat.
No.
Cat and I have characters on Yu-Gi-Oh! 7s that duel each other and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh shit! I didn't. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Turning this
Fun
into the
stuff.
Cat show. Cat is very talented.
It's
Yeah,
true.
Very, very
is. Oh,
talented.
It's true. I'll rep her till the day I die, but there's no but. Well, I love her.
Wondering, actually.
I love her. Yeah, I could see it in your eyes. You're like, what do you mean? Not a damn thing. I love her. Yeah, no, her family, friends, roommates, fans, of course, everyone who supports both all of us in the voice acting industry in general. It's a fun place to be.
Heck yeah. Marcus.
Now I'm ready.
Good.
Mostly because I had a note that I made and closed out of my tab.
Well done.
So I didn't have my note.
Well done.
So I've got a few. first and foremost, she's not watching right now because she's at work, but I want to thank my partner / fiance, Caitlin. She has supported me in this journey more than anybody else, or more than I thought anyone ever even could.
Yeah.
To be quite honest with you. She supported me through the parts where I was having a bad time, didn't think I would make it, didn't think I would like be doing this, but kept encouraging me, kept gassing me up, telling me like how proud of me she was, how much she enjoys like all of the content that I'm a part of. Supported me during a 2-month manic depressive episode where I built a box in my basement because I wanted to get out of the closet. That's not an innuendo.
Whatever, man. It's cool.
I had a closet booth, is what I mean.
Phrasing.
We're here to support you. Okay.
But then a couple others, just all my friends, like all the homies that be gassing me up all the time. A lot of the friends I've made on Twitter, you guys as well. Like, you guys are all super duper cool people and have been supportive through this. And then people that did buy prints, I would like to start off with one of the first print purchases I had. And that is from Alex Mitz.
Who?
This one is for you, Alex.
Ooh, that's exciting.
Sign this.
I made sure to get the one with your face. That's the one I really wanted.
Also want to thank my guy Andy for buying a print, and he left me a nice little message in the special instructions. I'm going to keep that between him and I because I think it's just like a special friendship bond message. My guy Jake Blonstein, who I have been Twitter friends with for a while, but then we met formally at ASEN like 2 weeks ago. And wildly talented voice actor. I love that guy. Also, a special one for my guy Kyle, who from all the way in the UK bought a print.
Wow.
But also, he messages me on Instagram saying he's a huge Star-Lord fan. He wants like Star-Lord merch from all of the voice actors from it. He found someone that makes cards. So he bought a Star-Lord card.
Wow.
Dude,
that
that's
I will
pretty
sign
rad.
for him.
Man,
It came in like a booster pack, like you would buy like Pokemon or Yu-Gi-Oh cards. I was like, can you send me that shop? Because I kind of want one for myself.
That's awesome.
That's
super cool.
And initially, I didn't think I would be able to sign his on stream because I was like, well, it's a Streamily event. I don't know if they want me signing stuff that's not part of their shop, but I'll still sign it for you and send it back. And he was like, all right, that's cool. But now I'm like, yeah, now I'm gonna sign it for you, and I'm gonna shout you out here, baby.
That's rad. That's rad.
Nice.
All right, I'll throw mine in and wrap them up quick because I don't know I have no idea how long this meeting has lasted of the hour. So
well, it's
24
3:24.
Sorry
we
for
started
talking a
10
long
minutes
time.
before.
yeah, we probably have like 15, whatever. Who cares? All right,
Yeah,
so
10, 15.
people I want to shout
It
out,
happens, it
gas up.
happens.
Let's see, my partner as well, my wife Bryn May, who just kept telling me to go for it when I wasn't gonna tell me to go for it. Like, I kept sitting on my hands about buying a Studio Bricks forever and ever and ever, and she, just so much. She's like, dude, just stop talking about it. Just buy the damn thing. And yeah, it was awesome. So shout out to her. Same kind of boat. When I didn't think I could do it, she thought I could do it. Family, friends, all that good stuff. But yeah, especially the people who like I actually bought a lot of prints for friends, but a lot of people who like I kind of whispered in their ear like, I got a thing coming up, and they were super like into the Marvel deal. So I do want to shout out some folks who I am buying prints for. My friend Howard Obando, Tevin Joslin, Tevin is just like going nuts, going ham on the game. So thank you, Tevin. My friend Ellie, who actually sent me a Deadpool pop, like Deadpool and like Sleepy Deadpool in a robe and slippers. So that was kind of fun as like a celebration. I bought a print for my sister-in-law Linda, who's been a Deadpool fan for a long, long time. So this was kind of like a mind-blowing thing for her. She's like, yeah? I was like, yeah, for sure. Christopher Miner, whose sister bought him a print, and I was gonna buy Chris a print, but his sister beat me to it. So, and last but certainly not least, because I was gonna buy a print for Chris, and his sister beat me to the punch, my homie Jack Stansberry, who is very rapidly becoming anime royalty, and I am just over the moon for him because he and I kind of started this whole thing around the same time, and he's just kicking snaps. So he's super cool. I love Jack. He's been with me for a long time on this journey, and I'm excited to send him a print. So All right, because we have limited time, I'm going to skip around just a little bit. Oh, you know what, though? I do want to shout out one more person, Dave Body, for his Super Conversations podcast. He interviewed a handful of us Marvel Snap folks. I'm not sure why he didn't reach out to everybody, but that's totally fine. He's got more episodes coming, I'm sure. But Dave Body was like super hype trained for Marvel Snap and the things that we do. So thank you, Dave, for kicking snaps. I'm going to start saying that forever now, kicking snaps.
That's a good one.
like
Speaking
it.
of Dave, he was asking if the comments could be activated on the stream.
Oh, did I not?
I don't think so, but I do believe they're here somewhere in the ether.
Dave, I'm so sorry. You may just have to be with us in spirit because I don't want to accidentally screw this up. And
that's all right.
You know, I'm so sorry, but thank you, Dave. You're awesome. Let's do this. Let's go with let's do voice acting heroes. Let's do this. Like let's gas up some more voice acting folks, but like not like Tara Strong or
voice acting heroes, but not the idols.
Not the big ones.
No. Like sort of in a similar vein that I gassed up Jack. If you have like someone who's like a contemporary or someone who you like look at and you know like deep in your heart of hearts that like they're on the same train that you are, but you're like, golly gosh, gee whiz, they're doing something right.
Pulls out a Polaroid of my girlfriend.
Right? Oh, dude.
I've got one.
We're gonna start with Danny.
Oh man, me again.
Yeah.
Man, I got a few. So there's Jen Silverman.
Yeah.
There's Barrett Letty.
Mm-hmm.
There's Daniel J. Edwards. There's Kat Bertano. I thank you. Yeah, Blythe. I just
only use it once.
I'm not killing you the ones. All right. Rob Moetta.
Yeah, Rob's a good one.
Yeah, right. Rob's awesome. And I'm gonna cheat and pull up my phone. I'm under pressure.
It's one of those things where as soon as you're asked a question, your mind just blanks.
Literally.
I know, right?
Do you like music?
Amanda Turin.
Music?
Rebecca Chiara Morano, Billy Bob Thompson, and Kevin Cutliff. And there's even more, but I'm gonna stop there. Lindsay Sutton. There we go. I'm done. I swear to God, I'm done. Wait a minute. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna let myself go. There's more, but
we press for time. Moving on to Blythe. Get the obvious one out of the way, and then pick a few more.
Are we talking about me?
Yeah.
Oh, Capertano.
Ashley Toronto. There we go. Sorry.
Oh, good one. That's a good one.
Good choice. Sorry, I suppose all my LA homies over here deserve a shout out. George Peter being one of them. He's been a lovely roommate. Kieran Regan, that dude's on the up and coming for quite a while now. Love watching him speed roll. Connor Fogarty, John Patno.
Oh yeah,
Evan Michael Lee, Bill Butts.
Oh my God,
I love all of
them.
Right, exactly. Let's see. Trying to think on the fly. Here comes the blank slate, and it's gone.
All right. No, that's good. That's a pretty good list.
No, I was like, there's so many more people.
There's too many. I'm gonna miss a bunch.
I'd want to throw in Alejandro Saab, but I feel like.
He's like on a different level, though.
I know. We're on Pokemon together, but
well, that's the thing. It's like I could say Xander Mobus.
I know
that dude's up there.
Yeah, they come down from on high to kick it with us sometimes. That's Marcus, you got folks?
Yeah. So Danny said a few of them
Yeah.
that I would want to shout out. Rob Moreta. First off, that dude has helped me out so much. As far as people that it's like I kind of got into the game at the same time or with them that I feel like they're on a great trajectory that I think are super duper talented. My guy Freddie Powers, I love that dude. Excuse me. Ashley Toronto as well. Her and I became good friends through ASEN. Same with Rita Amparita. My guy Torian Brackett, Bailey Wolf, Brian Green. Those are guys that I hang out with all the time and just love chilling with. There's a bunch, and also it's weird because the voiceover world is kind of a small world and we all know each other.
Yeah, it really is.
Small.
Yeah, that's too small.
Like tiers. Every tier, you know everyone in it once you're there.
Yeah.
I kind of love that though. I feel like there is like another, like there are some tiers like sort of as you break in a little bit closer. That's like really kind of. I don't know why I'm holding scissors. But yeah, no, that's. But you're right though.
Don't
Like,
run.
Because
Don't run.
you're gonna cut me off, is what it is.
hey,
Right.
yeah,
Yeah.
I'll jump in and do one of those.
Snips your XLR.
Oh, oh, that's the stream, everybody. Thanks. Let's see. I would be remiss to not shout out a very, very tight knit voiceover, collective that I talk to regularly. Xiaoling Pan, Carlet O, Jazzy Frizzle, Emery Chase, Sam Slade, Courtney Steele, Christina Costello. All of those wonderful, wonderful people. Matthew Curtis, who's Cyclops in the game, is one that I like look at as up, just like, oh man, this dude's doing it right. Melissa Medina, golly gosh, gee whiz, who else? Well, once again, like so many people that we're leaving off the list, but like those ones are like right at the front of my mind. Gina Scarpa is also very near and dear to my heart. Yeah, and I'm totally gonna blank on a bunch more, but just a few more to rattle off, and then I'll call it a day. Jun Yoon, the amazing Jun Yoon, and
Arrows out of there.
Donald Guzzi. Donald Guzzi is
Oh my god,
he's the homie. Yeah. So I'm good with that. Let's see. How?
Oh wait.
Yeah.
3 more. Alan Winter, Nick Corda, and Sheree. Yes.
For me, I will just say voiceover peeps. If I forgot you, I'm sorry. I'm on the spot.
Same.
But if I've ever called you homie before, you know who I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Just throw 2 in there.
Let's see.
No, I won't. No, Luis Bermudez.
Oh yeah, Luis. That dude's a legend. I don't know if I said Jazzy Frizzle. I think I did, but if I
You
did.
did.
I think you did.
You
Yeah.
did.
You did because I was immediately mad that I
Times
didn't
2.
say.
That's funny. Okay, cool. Anyway, yeah. Since we're getting close, let's do like a quick wrap up. Thank you, and then we'll end on like one last topic. So just a quick thank you, Streamily, for giving this the idea and sending us the prints and stuff. Dave Body once again. Let's see, Ben Brode, second dinner. Even though I've been tagging him like crazy with these like stupid dumb tweets, just trying to hype our signing. I think if I just do that every day, I'll just come up with a thing like oh yeah, come watch as I tell the story of how Ben Brode like Hulkamania ripped away his Deadpool tank top, that kind of thing.
If you want the best recipe for macaroni and cheese, Ben Brode has a wonderful recipe.
Oh man, that would be. Oh god, what's another good one? Anyway, but yeah, let's do. Oh god, what do we want? Let's pick. I'm gonna throw it out there. Do we want voice acting gripes, like challenges as a voice actor that people watching this stream probably already know because it's probably just our friends watching this, or something cool in your personal life that you want to be like, oh hey, this is a non-voiceover side of my life. That
Yeah, how about the latter? Yeah.
let's do that,
Yeah.
Danny.
Let them.
Danny,
Oh,
you-
me?
Well, you
No!
perked up.
Oh,
Man.
man.
You're like,
All
I
right.
want to talk about this thing in my life. What's it gonna be?
I just want to hear everyone else
Oh,
complain.
gee willikers, guys!
Oh,
golly gosh, jeepers, mister.
Firstly, just congrats to Marvel Snap for winning Mobile Game of the Year last year. That was
Yeah.
awesome.
I think everyone's
So,
fallen off, by the
okay.
way. I don't know if anyone's watching anymore, but keep going.
Oh, it's okay. But all good. But for me, I'm doing Pilates. Just doing stuff to try to keep myself in shape and to be more flexible and stretchy and all that kind of stuff and stronger. And work on my core. And yeah, I've been doing that for like the last year or so, and that's been really good. And just yeah, that's pretty cool. So yeah.
Nice.
Right on. What
Yeah.
else? What else?
Oh, we're swapping people or going?
Yeah, go for
going
it.
the same guy?
Do you think?
Yeah. No. What have I been up to? What do I enjoy? Ever since coming here, been loving the gym again. Working out over at Crunch. Wonderful time.
When you say come in here, do you mean like you moved to LA recently? Is that what happened?
Yeah, I came here very end of the year. Pretty
know
much this year.
That's
since the beginning
right.
of December. Yeah. So been here a hot minute now. Time's flying by a little too fast for my liking, but it's fun over here at least.
Good.
I brought the rain with me. It's flooded over here a few times now.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, no, I like rock climbing, video games, as evident by my 40 plus hours in Tears of the Kingdom.
Yo.
Yeah, and coding, Japanese, a whole bunch of stuff. I like to dabble in what I can.
I like it. Marcus, what's your non-VO thing that you want to
I hate working out.
Well, I took your passion and I just kind of sucked it into me.
I gotta like trick myself into working out, like just like doing fun stuff that is exercise. So like in past years we've been going kayaking a lot, but I think that's mostly just because I like being like out on a serene lake in nature. Like I enjoy that a lot. Otherwise, just a bunch of nerd stuff, man.
Nerd stuff can be cool. One, kayaking is a workout, and I can prove
I
it
know
with the blisters you get.
But I got to trick myself into it.
You don't even have to trick you. It's fun. It's fun. I promise you, it's fun.
Incidentally,
but like nerd stuff, I'm huge into D&D. I to the point that I'm like full-time dungeon master, basically. I paint my own minis for D&D.
Oh, cool.
I make my own dice for D&D.
That's pretty impressive.
And I've recently gotten really heavy into Gunpla, like building Gundam models.
I'm new to this since January. In fact, I'll go get it now because I bought one. I gotta build.
While Blythe is getting his thing, fun fact.
Me too.
Holy moly, both of them. Anyway, fun fact: the whole miniature thing. While they're getting this stuff together, I save Reddit posts like crazy, and so what I'll do is I'll go back like once every so often and just go through my like saved posts to see like, oh, is there like a thing that I saved that like future me could benefit from? Eons ago, I saved a really cool miniature, and I was like, man, this thing is dope. I love this thing, and it was a miniature of a dog. And so I saved it, and I liked it and everything, and I went back and I was scrolling through, and I was like, oh yeah, I forgot about this rad dog miniature. I'm gonna click through and see if there are any more cool miniatures that this person's painted. And lo and behold, Marcus Rothenberg's account was the dog. And that dog is incredible. It is amazing. It was one of the coolest things I've ever seen. It's still on my Reddit saved thing, but this was long before we knew each other. So serendipitously, I was like, man, this dog is dope as hell.
I'm gonna try and find it on my old Instagram to show you guys. Because it is also, I will say, probably... I think, in my opinion, the best thing I've ever painted.
It's hard to top that. It's amazing.
I don't know if you can see.
It is incredible.
If this will focus.
It's like a wizard dog.
Whoa!
Yeah.
And it's like a three-dimensional thing. That's like a figure.
Yeah, literally, it's just like a tiny like figure. Also, my camera does not.
That was like
refocus.
Before it focused, it was like that was a strange amalgamation. Some otherworldly ethereal creature.
Dude, is that a Megazord?
That looks cool.
Yes, it is.
Oh, that's rad.
Dude,
it's not a Gunpla, it's a mini pla for Power Rangers.
I was gonna say, I bought this at ALA. It was one of the first two I bought. The QANT, I think 00. This thing is so cool, and it's now sat for a month, maybe even two straight. In my, I have to do it, but if I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna sit down all night and do it out of the house.
Yo, yeah, for real. When I put this guy together, I did it in like 2 days because as soon as I started, I'm like, I
can't stop.
I built my first. I did my first custom paint job on one the other day.
Nice.
I did the Zaku, just like the regular mobile suit, but I did them like black and like metallic black and gold.
Nice.
And I love that thing. I'm so proud of it.
Combo. Good.
So when are you gonna join us, Alex?
Dude, I don't know. Like, I need to get into Gundam stuff more, just because like the Gundam I got into was like the least cool Gundam, which is Gundam Wing. But like the reason that I got into Gundam Wing was because I was a Toonami kid, so that was where the Gundam
Wing is cool. It's cool.
I mean, Epion is still my favorite.
That's pretty cool. Okay,
my favorite Gundam.
No, yeah, like that's it's like those Twitter things where it's like, what is it? If you could be in an anime, what anime would you have wanted to be in? And it's like I would have wanted to be Duo Maxwell in Gundam Wing. Like that would have been my thing.
Oh, that'd been sick. Yeah.
I can't remember the voice actor's name. Scott something, and he was also Piccolo in the Ocean dub.
Scott McNeil.
That guy is incredible.
Legend.
And Brian Drummond, coincidentally, also in Dragon Ball, was Zex, and I like Brian Drummond quite a bit. So,
nice.
Yeah. I always go back and watch some like OG Ocean dub Dragon Ball, like when I'm feeling sad or down or something. I'll just,
It's a good pick me up.
It's good.
No, dude, just hop in. I mean, I didn't dabble with Gundam at all until January, and then I just bought an HG high grade, and it was pretty darn satisfying, like I thought it would be. So,
Which from Mercury got me back into it.
Yeah.
I only built one model. I built Epion back in high school, And then I started watching Witch from Mercury, and I was like, man, this is cool.
Is that the one to watch?
No,
Like,
it's
if I'm gonna get
cool.
back in, like, watch.
That's like the newest, isn't it?
Yeah, it's airing now.
Yeah. I was gonna say that Kat's first model, because we both built our first ones the same day. Hers is like a bat type one from Witch of Mercury. It's like the white and purple one.
Cat does Gundams
I know
too.
what you're talking about.
Well, yeah, because we both were like, yeah, because we went to ALA with Mickey and Mike Schneider, and like that dude knew his Gundam. So like I was like, if I were to say dabble in it, what would you recommend? And he pointed at a few, and he's like, maybe try this one. And I was like, okay.
That sounds
So
shady
then
as
that
hell.
it was my special gem dealer gave me the sample, and now I'm a little bit hooked on it. We all sat around the table that night, and we all just built in silence.
The first one's free, kid.
It really was. Oh, but I can see where the magic is now.
That's right. We should have brought Kat on the stream. Kat's nerdy as hell. That's awesome.
Probably texting me at some point. Yeah. she's watching. She's blushing and watching.
It's funny too because like I'll see
Awesome,
like announcements from her. It's like, oh hey, I'm just casually in this really cool thing, and it's this tweet gets 6,000 likes. But every so often she'll like tweet something randomly, and it's like, oh hey, here's this really like nerdy off the wall thing that has like 2 likes, and nobody cares because. But it's like this the nerdiest.
It's not a role announcement.
No, it's just it's something like really strange. Like, oh check out, I've arranged these sugar cubes in the shape of this anime figure that nobody knows because I'm the only one who watches it, and like it's that kind of stuff. And it's like I live for that. I live for that kind of stuff. So
it's the charm. It's the charm.
All right, I'm gonna officially end this thing because I know it's gonna pop down. It's gonna clamp down at some point. But thanks
I'm
everyone.
surprised it hasn't cut us off yet.
Yeah, I know. Well, I mean, we'll probably chit chat for a few more minutes afterwards. But I'm eventually gonna call it good so I can say the S word a couple more times before I have to go back to my real life. But thank you everybody for watching.
Savannah.
The 6 to 10 people who tuned in, and maybe the other 5 who might watch the replay. Thank you very much. Thank you once again, Ben Brode, Second Dinner, anybody else involved for having us on this thing, and you know where to find us if you want to have
the Game Awards.
Oh, and Game of the Year. Pff, come on. I mean, I'm not going to take all the credit for it, but anyway. Thanks everybody. Have a good night.
Bye.